It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, indeed. This whole week we've been getting inspired, not just for our marathon runners, but all runners, how to get into the game, what to do to keep your body safe and healthy. But now we're shifting the distance out a little bit and we're going to start prepping for those actual marathon runs. So maybe you could do the Comrades next year. And there are some things that you really do have to take into account when you start pushing those distances, because the body can take strain.
Absolutely. So over the course of this week, we've been looking at how to get into running, how to start off. We've been taking a look at the importance of stretching. But when you go into a marathon, I mean, there's a couple of things you need to consider, right? Simple things like, for instance, your diet. What are you going to eat? I mean, leading up to the marathon, the day before, even the morning of, what you should eat, so not to slow you down. The type of shoes as well is very, very important. I mean, obviously, you're not going to put a brand new pair of shoes on the day of a run. You know, you're going to need to take that into consideration. And then as well, I think very important, keep in mind where you are going to be running, because that's, for instance, if you are training in Cape Town and the marathons in Joburg, you need a couple of days to climatize to the air pressure up there as well.
Oh, you're going to be breathing very heavy. It does also help to have a good running partner, someone that can help you pace yourself while you're running, someone to keep you company over those long distances. You've got to have all of the things in place before you run. You don't want to be learning those lessons at 27 Ks into a race. So we've been very lucky to plug into the brilliant sporting mind of Greg Hyson, who is the Strong to Run coordinator at the South African Sports Science Institute. He's got some more gems for you if you are planning to start extending those distances.
It's a wonderful achievement to comfortably run 10 kilometers or more with regular training. Inevitably, this leads to the desire to tackle longer distances in half and full marathons.
Once you've built up enough endurance over shorter distances, 5 and 10 kilometers, then you can start setting bigger goals in terms of races and distances. Half marathons are 21 kilometers and full marathons are 42 kilometers. Once you start building up to those distances, you need to run regularly and implement other strategies into your training program. And that includes things like hill training, speed training, and very importantly, strength training. Strength training is very important to try decrease the risk of injury, because the load that long distance from 21 kilometers upwards places on your body is quite vast. So you need to have that strength to be able to handle that load, and it'll help you also recover better and perform.
Many experienced runners are lulled into a false sense of confidence when they decide to tackle an ultramarathon like Comrades. It's no surprise that 20% of novice Comrades competitors do not finish.
Once you've built up a big base and you've got that strength and that goal that you're going to do ultra marathons, you then need to set aside large periods of time to make sure that you get your training in. Long distances like Comrades marathons require almost a full year of training. And as well as that, it needs a lot of sort of mental strength, not just for the training discipline, but also actual on race day. You need to pace yourself, make sure you've tried everything, you've got your nutrition right, so that you can make sure that you last the full sort of distance. It's also important to have a racing strategy, because you cannot just start too fast. You need to sort of pace yourself, set yourself small goals in your race, and hopefully that'll get you to the end.
From increasing your coping skills and mental toughness to building a stronger heart and greater aerobic capacity, the benefits of distance running are endless, so go forth and conquer.
Endless indeed. Thanks for that, Greg. I'm going to throw in one more tip there. Nipple plasters. It might sound ridiculous, but it can end up being one of the biggest components. And of course, we wish all of our Comrades athletes all the best of luck this coming Sunday, the 31st of May. Go and conquer that 90 kilometers. Oh.